they do not have much time for us because both of them are working very hard. And so since young, we already learned this word that whatever we need to get in life, we need to work hard for it, because they become our role model that I can see, you know. So when I was young, I look at it that all the childhood time that I gone through, even though the toy I had to make myself to play, you know, we do not have money to buy toys, and but we are very happy. You know, all of us, I come from a big family. We have 7 brothers, sisters, including myself. So we are a big family. Every time we praying together, and then we learn from each other together. We treasure our times until today. You know, even though at this time we still do Zoom meeting, despite of some of my siblings are in overseas, you know, but we are still doing the Zoom meeting with each other, and then to catch up with each other, and we always laugh. We always laugh together, you know, in our family. We have a gathering. So in terms of that area, I see it's a very rich, you know, in my family, you know. And when I was childhood, that I was so excited when see people that can go to school, and not because of the school that I like, because of the pocket money that I can get. And I can get 10 cents, you know, to go to school to study, and that excites me. You know, I want to get that 10 cents, you know, because to me, money is everything at that time. There's no money for us to do something, you know. So I was so excited so eager to go to school. Once I reached the school, the first day, I regret myself until my university time, because school to me is like a jail, you know. I log in myself there until university time, you know, and that is the first change in my life that I start to embrace and need to think about it. Something that looks good, but if you go into the wrong reason, it may not be good. No, so it's the first change that I need to learn, you know, since young at the age of 7. So I just gone through my life, and then until university came out, then I told myself that this is the last book. I remember at the last semester, I said that this is the last book I'm going to read in my life. No, I hate reading. No, I don't like to go to school. Without knowing, after the university come out, I think I read more books than I all collect together, you know, from the primary school until university, because that is life. No, we continue to learn. No, and that's the second change that in my life, that hey, no, if you want to grow, there are more things to learn. University is just the beginning. End of the university is only beginning in the life. No, so I graduated in 1992, and then I went to a very prestigious company. Quite lucky for me to get a job there, which is called Motorola at the time. The company is one of the top company there, and I felt that, no, I was top of the world. No, I graduated as an engineer. I have a good job in a prestigious company. Everything is set for me. No, and at that time I start work very hard, and then 1 year in the company, I told myself that no, I cannot be just engineer for my life. No, I need to progress, and very quickly I enroll myself and study and get myself an MBA. So very young age, I already finished the university at engineering, and then I study my MBA, get my MBA as well, to get ready to go on my career advancement. But without me knowing, sometimes things do have nature does have a way to teach us some lessons sometimes, you know. And my promotion just kept on passing on. And I was there for 11 years, you know, believe it or not, in Motorola for 11 years. And then come to a point that the wake-up call, you know, to me is that I think it's time to change. You know, since I cannot go ahead in this company anymore, then I decided to change my job. So once I changed my job, without me knowing, after only 3 months, that company was closed down by the authority because they have some fraud in there. So that's the change number 3. I have to accept that, you know, life sometimes have to change, not according to your plan. Sometimes it's beyond what we can understand. So there's some lesson for me to learn there as well. That is the third changes that in my life, the bigger one that I have to accept. So when I go to the new, you know, in that one whole year is the lowest point in our life, myself and my wife Cindy. In one whole year, we just couldn't find another new jobs to work. And during that time, it gave me a lot of insight and a lot of understanding about life, that, you know, and I never look down on people that have job. And also I start to figure out that, you know, even though I have a job, I need to have a backup plan, because during that time we lost everything. Then we start to realize that, hey, I start to realize I need to have a second source of income. I need to have a backup plan. So that is another change that in my life that I realized something that I need to embark on. So 1 year later, then I got a new job, luckily, you know, and then at that time I start to look for everything. I start to look for opportunity. So any opportunity come by, I will put my at least one foot in to understand whether there is something that I want to do. So until 5 years ago that we made this Kangen business that actually is also by chance, you know. And at that time, 5 years ago, my wife was not feeling well. And at that time, we were looking hopelessly, don't know what to do because doctor cannot help us, or the traditional way also cannot help us. And then she's suffering, you know. And luckily, Anthony and his wife that came by in our life and then shared with us this Kangen water. And from there, 7 weeks later, then she fully get rid of the pain that she suffered, and told me into this research what is so special about this water. Because being an engineer, to me, water is only H2O. What else, you know? But when I see her result, I cannot deny that. I cannot say to myself that this doesn't work because the result present by itself. So it prompted me into research what's so special about this kind of water. And then from there, we are so excited and we get into this business, you know. So looking back and all these changes in my life that I had to adapt and then accept, actually in a way, it brings a lot of goodness for me, you know, a lot of good reasons when I look back now. Of course, at that time it's agony, but now you look back, all these changes actually grow me a lot as a person, you know. And so here I'm going to share with you the embrace the change. And hopefully I can share some of my experience here that can bring some value to you in your life. So, okay, let me start with this. So the first thing I want to ask you, can you see all this? What is the common thing for all these creatures? Take a look on the picture. Ask yourself, what is the common thing of all these creatures? Can you see all the animals and the creature and the insect? Can Let me tell you. All these creature is the living creature that coexist with the dinosaur. That means since dinosaur time until now, they are living. They are here. And it's only one thing that they can live until today is because they can adapt to the changes in their life. Dinosaur is very powerful, very big. Unfortunately, it cannot adapt the changes in their environment, in their life. So they are extinct. But for the things that can actually adapt the changes very fast, and also the environment, they can grow until today. So all these are actually coexist with dinosaur time. So when we look at it, it's like, to us, it's normal, but actually long time ago, they already exist before us, millions of years, you know. So there are some changes in our life that direct and indirectly we have to accept. Now, if we look at this picture from baby until adult, now this is changes in our life that we have to accept, whether you want it or not. These changes is grown into our body that we need to accept. So directly, indirectly, we have to accept it. So if you look at it, if they say, given a chance that people do want to accept this change, I think many of us in this world will remain as a baby. So luckily, this change is something that we have to accept, whether we like it or not. Otherwise, all of us are still, I think many of us will be still at the baby stage, don't want to grow up, you know. So some of the changes in our life, we have to accept it. You know? And another changes in our life in technology is about this, like mobile phone. I take this as an example. Now, if you look at it, Motorola, since Motorola time, when I work in this company, they come up with this model, 8900, until right now, all the smartphone, that people that are using. If you look at all this revolution, these changes, it's also something that, yes, we can have a choice we do want to accept. But come to a point in our life that today, you got no choice. You have to accept that you must learn how to use the smartphone. My father is 86 years old. He also need to learn how to use the smartphone because today you cannot buy the old model anymore. Nobody is selling you. So these changes in life we have to accept. My father is able to watch a video and then share the video on WhatsApp, and then he is learning. He's 86 years old. No, until today he still learn that, and he still need to adapt to change. And this is something that push into our life that we have to accept it. No, and I don't know whether you believe this or not, but luckily this evolution is something that we cannot control. So otherwise, many of us could be remain as monkey. You know, if given a choice that we no change is an option. So sometimes in life we are forced to change, to accept the change, but it's in a good way. If you look at it in a positive way, it's a good thing. You know, so that brings me to this: why a person so difficult to change sometimes, including myself. I'm talking about myself is on my own experience. It's all because of belief system, the belief in us that hinder us from make some changes or accept the change. If you look at it, all this come from the programming, you know, and education is a big part. You know, I tell you the truth, you know, the more educated a person is, the more difficult for that person to accept change. You know, in terms of career-wise, you know, because we've been trained in that manner. That's what I know how to do, and that's what I'm comfortable with. Now you start to challenge me with something that I need to change totally out of this box, then it's very difficult to change because my belief system is there. We've been programmed by the family, we've been programmed by the friends and society, all the medias that coming in, and it molds us into a certain belief systems that make change very difficult for us. You know, we very difficult to accept change, you know, and because of that. And if you look back, when I look back my life, you know, in the past, I was just like this frog, you know how to cook a frog? You put a cold water there, and then you put a frog there, and then the frog will happily and swim in the, you know, in the water, and then it slowly heat up. Come to a point, the frog will be cooked without him knowing. Why? Because the body temperature of the frog, it can adjust to the temperature of the environment. So you keep adjusting when the water boiling out, no, it became hotter and hotter. You keep adjusting. Come to a point, you cannot adjust, then it's cooked, you know. And I was in that situation when I look back right now. You know, many of us are still in slow cooker as well. No, a lot of my friends are in there. You know, we are still ignorant. Many of us are ignorant. You know, what are the changes? It's okay. No, I have a good job. No, I have a good environment to work with. I'm ignorant, and not me syndrome. No, things will happen to someone else, not me. I was there also. No, I was with the engineering degree. I was with the MBA. I have a good company to work for, and I won't think it will not happen to me. No, it won't happen to me. It will happen to someone else, but it will not me, because somehow I work so hard. But I tell you, things does happen sometimes beyond your control. So not me syndrome is always there, and sometimes I also tell myself I'm so experienced. You know, I work as an engineer for 27 years. You know, as an engineer. So sometimes you ask yourself, hey, am I 27 years of experience engineer, or am I 1 year experienced engineer but times 27 times? You have to ask yourself this. A lot of us are only 1 year's experience. Second years onwards, I all do the same thing one. Just repeat and repeat and repeat. And then, so actually by right, if we look at it, is 1 year's experience times 27 times. So experience never grow. You know what I mean? If you're in that, then probably also in the slow cooker pot, you know. And then I was so comfortable. Increment is there. Everything is taken care of by the company. I can travel business class to go to US, you know, at that time. Everything is so comfortable, you know. And then a lot of excuses. People come by and present us some opportunity. We give us a lot of excuses. No, not this time now, not now. A lot of excuses we do. And I call myself IKEA. I don't know what is, do you know what is IKEA? IKEA is the furniture biggest shop, isn't it? A lot of people know that. But in short, what it means is that I know everything already. IKEA means I know everything already. No, so I won't change. Since I know everything already, I won't change. Why? When we are going to have the change come by, is until we have a wake-up call. And this wake-up call sometimes in life, like myself, is because the job changes. Quite lucky that those are small wake-up call, but some of people have to you know, lose their life to have a wake-up call. Maybe somebody beside them, the people that they love, you know. And that wake-up call sometimes can be big wake-up call to certain people. And I hope all of us are not in that positions. No. Until this wake-up call happen, then we only will make the decisions. But today, when in this journey, I look at there are 4 types of people. They are not reluctant to change one, including a lot of my friends in there as well. The first type of people is that they don't know what's happening. Now, if they don't know what is happening, how to change? I don't even know what happened. No, if I don't know what has happened, I won't change. Some people also don't care what happened. No, whatever happened around us, whatever happened in the company, or whatever happened in the job, we also don't care. No, so these people also won't change. And another group of people is they only see things happen only. They are no, they are only like watching football. No, see things happen. They are not in there. They just see things happen. And the worst part is another group of people is that, happened already, man. No, and happened already. They also don't know. No, so this 4 group of people that I was one of them. No, I tell you, I was one of them. No, and I just don't care what happened because I was in a very comfortable position. But some of my friends, things that happen, they also don't know. They are not aware. So if you are in this position, then maybe it's time for us to think again. Otherwise, we will be like this frog, in the in the cook pot there and slowly cooking by someone else. And one day we will be cooked. But today, because of what is happening right now in the world, and quite sadly, if we can do everything again, I hope this thing won't happen. But this is beyond us, something that we cannot control. When things happen, we have to ask ourselves that, is there something I can do? If something that I cannot do, then we have to accept. So today is no longer a normal pot with a frog there and then slowly heat up the water. It's no longer in that position. It's actually a hot water. If you have a boiling water, you put a frog in there, the guy will jump out because sudden change like that, he will jump. So now it's in the hot pot situation. A lot of people in there. Suddenly our family have to change, our school system have to change. Children have to study at home, and then they cannot go to school. They have to study online. My son was in the US. Want to come back. Also, we are thinking about 30 hours journey to come back. Is it safe? Or maybe it's safer to stay there and then study online. There are many changes in our life that suddenly happen. Our workplace, our business, and finance, the society, everything's changed just overnight like that, and could be in a very short time. So it's a wake-up call, like by the alarm clock. In the previously, there's no alarm clock. It's a slow cooker. It's slowly cook. But this one got the alarm clock to wake you up already. Hey, wake up! Things are happening. When things happen, we need to jump. Like this frog, we need to jump. Now the question is where you jump to. Some of us jump into a hotter plate. And so like this frog, I don't believe getting warmer in here. Why you ask? Fred is dying. The guy is already died. Then the guy still say that I don't feel any changes in the hot plate. So some of us, including some of my friends, sadly to say, they jump into the hotter plate, hotter pan. And then what they do is that they deny. It will not happen to me. I know what's happening right now. My job is secure. I will be okay. And then they don't care. Everything will be okay one. And some of them even worse, they blame this and blame that. And they still give a lot of excuses. But if for those who are still working, this question maybe you need to ask yourself that, what value do you bring to your company from now on? This question that maybe for the working class people, you have to ask yourself, after this, what value do you bring to your company? You have to ask this. If you are very clear that you can bring a lot of values to the company, then perhaps you're still okay, can be in the positions. But if you think that, hey, the value that I bring to the company, everyone else also can bring the same thing, then you have to think twice again at the situations. So I have a choice. When I was in that positions, I can decide to jump to a hotter pan, or I can grow stronger. So with the changes that I have in my life, I choose the second one. I want to grow stronger. So just accept the facts. The facts happens is beyond us that we cannot control. But what we can do is that we can make some changes to learn some new skill, to improvise, to implement something new, that we can go into a newer journey, and then we can see that the world is greener in that area. A lot of people willing to stay, they rather stay in a known hell than unknown heaven. I repeat, a lot of people rather stay in a known hell than unknown heaven. So we have to expand our horizon. Sometimes if we look at it, the change is good, that we need to do something about our life because it forces us into that situations. So there are always two sides of a coin. Every situation, if we look at it, there are two sides of it. And like I lost my job. I was fired. Tell you in last year October, because the the company merger, they fired me because there are two group of people doing the same thing. And I come to this age, and then even though I can bring the value to the company, in a year we bring at least 30 to 50 millions of USD to the company in terms of sales, but they still fire you because why? The value you can bring, yes, but the age you cannot bring. That value is not there. People can use your salary to hire two more young guys, and then they can train them up. So that value I cannot bring. So I have to accept it because I cannot reverse my clock. No, my age is like this, my age is like this. But there are always two sides to look at situations. It's only which side you want to look at. You can always look at the negative side, or you can look at the positive side. So I want to play you this short video that you can see. It represents what angle we are looking at in life. So I hope I can play this. And let me see. Where's my mouse? Oh, sorry. Okay, my mouse is here. Okay, let me play this for you to see. So now you see, all these are the same thing, no? It's just like represent a situations. No, it's only which angle you're looking at. If you can look at these two person, then as a person. But if you look at the other angle, it can be a poisonous snakes. So in every situation that happen in our life, there are always different angle to look at. So a lot of things happens in my journey, in my career, a lot of things that change. I can choose which angle I want to look at. No, I can punish myself until nobody is going to care about me, or I can look at the positive way and then start to go embark on a new journey and then change my life totally. So that's why, like this Napoleon Hill say, behind every adversity is an opportunity. Whether we look at the adversity or we look at the opportunity, it's our choice. It's the change that in the situations that we can select which angle we want to look at. So for me, it's time to turn my coin. There are too many negative things at one side. There are too many challenges in one side. There are too many negative things that we need to turn the coin, because the coin, when you turn it, you look at the angle totally different. There's a positive side to everything. It's just need to take our positive mind to see it only. So I suddenly decided, no, I need to look at the positive side to enrich my life, in terms of my mind, in terms of my body, in terms of my connections, in terms of my family, in terms of the business, and as well as when I put that company, it's not my company, it's the company side also. We can choose to look at the company on the negative side. A lot of people can complain, today, Enagic never support us, this or that. But if you look at the positive side, actually, company did a lot of things for us already, So I want to go through one by one and what are the changes that I carry out and I take on this area, and hopefully, can share with some of my experience with you. So the first thing is for my mind enrichment. Why not I take these situations to sharpen my soul? Because when I lost my job, and then now after a few months, I caught into current situations, it's something that beyond my control. And especially at this stage, that lockdown period, what can we do? We cannot go out and do demo. We cannot go out and meet people. But there are something that we can do. And one of the things that, why not enrich my mind? Myself, read more books. A lot of books that I want to read, I never have a chance to catch up. But now I can slowly catch up with all the readings that I want. Whether it's being on the business side, whether it's on the self-development or on the soul enrichment, doesn't matter. But we do something that we can enrich ourselves, sharpen our soul, and then unlearn the old ways. Many things that we do in the previously right now, because the situation forced us that we cannot do anymore. I cannot go out and see people. That's a fact, But is there any way that I can learn, learn some new things, learn some new knowledge? And during this time, I learned so much from all the leaders. You imagine right now with all the Zoom meeting that we have. In the past, if I want to learn from all these great leaders from all over the world, I think it will take years without the Zoom meeting. It will take years to attend the functions to get right now. Every week, there are a lot of great leaders, top leaders want to share their insight with us. Why not take this opportunity and learn from them? Cut short your learning curve, cut short your journey to become more successful in Kangen business. I appreciate it so much because suddenly you can learn so much during this period that although when we choose to look at the positive side, And then what about the body? We need this body to do things. And then this body enrichment is also important. So for me, I make a mind that why not take this opportunity to stay fit and healthier, eat healthier things, and then do some exercise. And so many doctors that we have here, the best 6 doctors there, many of them are actually free of charge if you look at it, And so it's around us. Why not take this opportunity to revisit these 6 good doctors, and then to enrich our body and our to get ourselves fitter as well. When this everything over, then we are more ready. Then we can go do more beyond what we cannot do in the past. And then connections. I also take this opportunity, to to connect with myself. In the past, actually, everybody is very busy, and many things that from the day that we wake up until the time that we sleep, one whole day we are actually tying up with a lot of activities, physically. But then I come to a point, I ask myself, how often I connect myself? Do you know yourself? And that is the question I ask. The person that I need to know more is about myself. I need to spend more time with myself, connect with myself. And the way I do is through the meditations. But many people have many ways to do it. But you need to spend time with yourself, and then catch up with some old friends, long lost friends. This is a good opportunity. And in the sincere way I'm talking about, I make a decision that maybe in a day, 10 to 20 people, I will send them WhatsApp or call them, see how they are they coping with the current situations. And some of them actually they are quite sad, but some of them they are quite okay. But if we bring out our sincere heart and connect with them, I tell you, I hope that this situation won't change their life that much. But if something that should change, but at least we know where they are, maybe we can help them. We are not only bringing the health to the persons, we also can bring the financial health to the persons through this opportunity. And set up some new connections. whether it's from the Facebook, from the LinkedIn, or any social media platforms. Why not just make more new friends? And then that's where I take in these connections positions, that why not I take this opportunity to connect more people, And then what about family arrangement? I tell you, I never enjoyed that much of home cooked food before. Besides when I was young, with my mom that time, because we were poor, everybody 3 meals must eat at home. But after that, I tell you, this is the second time I enjoyed the most home cooked food. 3 meals also eat at home, and no MSG, no preservative, everything is so good. I tell you, now you can really taste the good food at home. The original of the vegetables, the taste like, not like outside, they put in a lot of camouflage, things like that to cover the taste. But now you can really taste the good things. And then have a longer times on the dinner table. Not only eat a dinner, but now have a time to chat with my father, catch up with Cindy, my wife. We can more that, and then we even have a family Zoom, to spend some time that we can talk to each other and then see how everyone's going, and have more laugh. Important is have more laugh. And when I put that, you look at all these people laugh, and then Cindy asked me, why you put a monkey there? I say, I've been locked down for more than 2 months already. I think if locked down for another 6 more months, my whole body will go hair like this guy. But I will still laugh, But I will still laugh, Important is enjoy your life, and laugh at every moment. And laugh is the good doctors, beside that. And then if business enrichment as well, new dimensions. When I look back right now, if this thing, of course, nobody want this thing to happen, but if this thing never happened to me, the changes never bring to me, there are a lot of things that I wouldn't do, because we are too busy to work on physically already. At this time, I just take the good opportunity to set goals, and then some new action plan. The new action plan means that last time we can go and do how many demo, but now we cannot do demo. We have to use a new way to do. So a new action plan must come out, and then new skill, online workshop, demo, all these are coming out. Previously we cannot do. It never come across my mind that I will do demo online or any workshop online. Never come across my mind, because we were so used to the old way that we can meet up, we go to workshop, we go to functions, But right now at these stations, you have to do the new way. You have to learn the new skill and then do the new way, the new action plan. And like just now I mentioned, the knowledge and the insight that I get during this period, there's so many dealers that last time I don't even have a chance to access. Imagine there are many talks that happen in the US. Either you go there, attend the functions, or they come here to do the functions for us. Then only we have a chance to learn from them. But today, with the Zoom, the only question is that how many Zoom can you attend? There are so many, that you can choose which one that more relate to you, and then you learn from them, and then you grow. So right now, we there's no question that no chance for us to learn. There are so many right now. Which one you want to learn from? And then new business horizon, like what I say, online possibility. We look at, and then collaborations. Look at the collaboration in the different angle. And I start to connect back some of my friends that are working in the maybe in the health care or wellness area, the organic food. These are the people that maybe can partner with you right now. We can have a cross selling or collaboration together, because we're serving the same customer base. And you also can link up with those digital gurus or the people that are doing digital platform. If you say, I don't know how to do online, but go and partnership with them. Bring the business opportunity to them. Maybe we can work together. That's another dimension that we can go. And we can grow as well. So there are different areas we can do. There are many things that we still can do, even though physically we are being locked down. But mentally and then technically or technology-wise, we still can do a lot of things. And then the company-wise, then if you look at the company, they also go on the new approach. They continue to support us in any possible way. I'm so glad that we are working with this Enagic company. They never say no. Until today, the staff are still work around the clock. They support us online, email, everything that we still can do our business. And they still support us in a very, very positive way. So online process delivery, then the best part is the commission they still pay out. So the company also change, they have to change, they have to adapt to the change, and then to provide us in the many, many possible ways so that our business can carry on as well. With that, actually, I give them a round of applause for Enagic management. And as well as all the leaders, including Samsung, everybody in this world, the leaders that actually give me and learn so much and so much insight that I learn from them, knowledge that I get from them during this lockdown period. I really applaud all the leaders that arrange all this arena for us to learn more, to grow more. So change is the only constant in life. We can't be staying stagnant because everything is moving forward. If you think about it, like just now, I shared with you the handphone scenario. Whether you like it or not, technology is moving. A lot of things that in our society, in our life, are moving forward. So some of my friends tell me that, no, it's okay now, I'm quite contented, no, I can stay as a stagnant. But without them knowing that when you stay stagnant, actually you are left behind. You were left behind because everything move forward, in relatively, you are left behind. So you cannot stay stagnant. Whether you like it or not, you have to move along. But if you can move ahead, that's even better. So be adaptable to change. This is something that in our life that is constant, that happen. No, if you think about it, every day there are some changes. Every day you plan to do something, but something will come out and then change your plan. You have to be very adaptable. A lot of things that will change in that manner. So if you look at it, the experience is in the field. Agriculture as an example, the farmer, despite of so many technology, new technology can be in there, the new way of planting the crops, can be many way things that in a new way they can learn from the textbook, they can learn from the video how to do things. But at the end of the day, the farmer, he himself must go to the field to plant it, to adapt the changes of the climate, the weather, the wind, the soil. He has to go and get his experience in the field until he plant and then the crops grow up. Then only he can, from there, one project after the other, slowly he gain his experience. Oh, now I know how to plant a good crop. Correct or not? This is something that the experience is in the field. Another story is that if you look at it, why eagle build their nest on the cliff? When the eagle go up to the full size, the mother of the eagle will actually kick the eagle out of the nest and then let it fall down from the cliff until the ground. That distance, the eagle must quickly learn how to fly. The eagle only got one chance. If the eagle think about, can I do this? Maybe later, or maybe I don't have a skill yet, the eagle will die when it hit the floor. So sometimes eagle, they don't know their potential until the mother eagle have to push them out the nest. Then quickly, they just go by the nature, they know how to fly. Once they know how to fly, they fly high. They can fly alone. And in that short distance, they have to adapt the changes very, very fast. There is no time for them to think whether they can fly or they cannot fly. If they cannot fly, then they die. They have to adapt it very, very fast. Baby, all of us are once baby. How we learn things? We learn things through experience. There's no textbooks for us to read. There's nothing for us to see, to learn. What we learn is by experience. When you tell them, hey, this is hot, don't touch. How the baby know it's hot? Until the baby go and touch it. Oh, this is hot. Now I get that. When I touch it, I have that experience, then I have the understanding and I have the knowledge. So baby learn through things through experience, but we forget about it because all of us are baby. before. We learn things through experience. Experience it, then you understand it, then this thing will come to you. So experience is there. The best learning is actually experience. What about sportsmen? Same thing. If you look at a sportsman right now, they can read all the textbook, they can watch all the video how people play. They can attend lecture, workshop, anything that the coach want to teach him. But without him going to the field, there's no way he can become a good player. There's no way he can become a good player without going to the field, because that person have to go to the field to gain experience. Then only will make a difference. Same thing as an Enagic distributor. I don't know whether fortunate or unfortunate to say, our experience is in the field. And today, whether it's an actual field or virtual field, but we still need to go to the field to gain our experience. Virtual field can be a new experience to us, but we still need to go to the field. And a lot of people still not are reluctant to go to the field. They still want to rely on the uplines or things like that. But it's okay when you're a startup, but come to a point you need to go to the field. It's just like baby. If the baby have a choice, want to become a only want to stay as a baby, then they always as a baby. But you have to grow up. We got no choice. We have to go to the field to gain our own experience. Then we can grow, and then we can help more people. We can touch more people's life. As well. Through that process, of course, it's a business that we will make money. But that process also, if you look at the product that we market, it's a good product. It bless a lot of families. Like just now the testimonial, and business is a good business. So if these two things are good, why not give ourselves a chance to embark this experience? So it's time for change. If you don't, then you will be changed. Once you are a superhero, it doesn't matter. If a superhero doesn't want to change, he will be changed. So change is the only constant in our life. We need to adapt the changes. Otherwise, we will be changed. And before I go, and there's one saying that I heard from someone else. I find that it's quite profound. It say that, take action. You are responsible for your actions. And therefore, you are responsible for reaction as well. Okay, with that, I end my sharing. Hope that I bring some value to you. Okay, Michael, pass back to you.
Michael, you're muted. 1 second. Could you unmute yourself?
Okay. Thank you for reminding me. That's our technical staff member. Thank you for reminding. Let's give a big round of appreciation and applause to our speaker Tong, because they have really shared something good today. I'm sure many of us would have got value from the gems that he has been sharing, here and there. It's really good. This is from the view of a professional who was very successful in his professional life, came into our Kangen business, applied many of the skills that he have learned from there, and become very successful with us in our Kangen business. He is building up a great team. And I can tell you, he's working very, very hard with his wonderful wife, dynamic wife, Cindy. Cindy, if you're around, can you please put up your hands and wave to everybody? Because I believe one day we'll have to call upon you to share too. So you got a good family, you got a good life, you got a good future now with us in Kangen. Maybe since we got some time, would you allow us to ask you some questions so that you can help some of these specific problems some of us have? Is it okay, Tom?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Try my best.
Herman, you may have to help me because I cannot see some of the response. Any questions that you may have that you want Mr. Tong to help you out? Take this opportunity.
We have a lot of people sharing their practical experience that relates to what Tung has just shared.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I mean, a lot of sharing.
Mr. Babu, you have a question. Can you type out your question or speak out on the phone? Speak up, Mr. Babu. You have a question?
There are two Babus.
Yeah.
Hi. Tom, it's such a lovely sharing. I got lots of value from it. And I have a question for you just to grow myself. Like, how long did it take you to understand Kenyan and get into Kenyan? And how did you, like, what strategies did you use to your success in Kenyan?
Okay, like what I say, Kangen actually come to my life by chance, and I started as a user for my wife, because my wife was not feeling well at that time. And then when we see the result, then it prompted me to study further. I don't know whether that's an advantage or not, because for me to understand the technical side, it's quite easily. And then because of my upline also, Anthony, and he's very technical for me to understand that it's quite well. But that is not important to be successful in Kangen business, because being an engineer, sometimes that can be a drawback. We tend to learn a lot of things technically, and we want to know everything in technical terms, but end up we will try to share every technical things with the prospect, and then the prospect will blown out. So actually, more important to me is that I need to learn is that what the person need. That is more important. And I learned that from the EKW. If you haven't attended the EKW in the future, if there is one, I will encourage you to attend. I learned the MINT from the EKW. So I qualified my prospect in MINT, whether they have a need of money, or they have money, or they have an interest in the health product, or maybe the wellness, or they have any needs. Needs means they maybe have some condition, they need some better products to serve them, or maybe the person that who you can trust, the T, MINT. So in these four category, I will contact them in a different way. If people are looking for money, I will use the business approach to present them the opportunity. And if they are looking for money, if people that have health, then I will use the product way to show them that we have a product that maybe can solve their problem, and then we can either bring the water to let them try, or put a unit to let them try, we can do that. So, but if you ask me, the success of the journey, very, very important is to attend all functions, and then to learn from all the leaders. Important is to find leaders that you can take on, that you can relate, that a person, the best is actually like 6A and above, they can guide you along. That will be the shorten your journey to your success. I hope I answered that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tung, for answering. Anyone have any other questions to ask? Can you please type your questions into the chat box so that we can highlight you?
Professor Srinivas asked, Tung, did you start Kangen full-time directly or part-time? I mean,
I started as a sometime-timer. Put it this way, if you attend the EKW, I understand what is sometime-timer. Sometime-timer means a person that do sometimes don't do, But very quickly, I turned into a part-timer. So I worked Kangen business as a part-timer until last year, October. At that time, I lost my job. So now I turned in. So yeah, in the first 4 years in the business is actually only part-time.
Okay. You spotted any other questions, Herman?
Vinod Kalia, who wants to ask a question, he raised his hand. So let's see. Hi, Vinod.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
First of all, I would like to acknowledge Mr. Tung, Mr. Sam Shia, yes, Hemant, for organizing such a beautiful seminar. Thanks to my upline, Mr. Girish, Mr. Sudesh Kalia, who actually brought up this opportunity to a professional background person who was working with a multinational company for almost last 20 odd years in India, and into the international market from last 30 odd years. But yes, this opportunity has brought in, Kangen has brought in a lot of opportunities for me and for my family. And I just did one simple work in last 4 years time. I worked as a Spider-Man's job, you know. I took up a job of a Spider-Man where I was swinging one web of my professional world, and on the other hand, I was doing the other, swinging the other web of my Kangen world. So by balancing both the things, today I am very confident. Today I'm very happy towards my health, which has actually made me much stronger by drinking this Kangen water. Apart from that, secondly, I've become much stronger of taking that balancing risk of life, where you need to say goodbye to a professional world, okay, and catch hold of Kangen world. Thanks to Sam.
Oh, but excuse me, this is now a Q&A session. I think it's best to stick to asking questions rather than to share your experience. Would it be okay? Can you please stick to questions?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
My question out over here is with how do we expand the horizon into a much larger international market?
Okay, Mr. Tung.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a very
ready?
good question. I'm also in a position to learn. I think maybe this question will be Sam Sia is the right person to answer you. I'm also in a learning mode. The way I can see is one of the area that I take on will be on the digital platforms. So beside the convention way, that's what I'm looking at as well.
Sam, you have anything to add? Because Tung say you are the right man to answer. Going international.
Sure, but today is not the forum. Let's tackle that in another meeting.
Okay.
So any more questions for Tung?
We have Ajay Kedare who wants to ask a question. Ajay?
Okay, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead,
okay,
please.
Mr. Tung, a wonderful session. Quickly, I'll come to my question. How did, in the initial time, how did you manage the rejection?
Okay, actually, rejection is part of the game now. You have to accept it now. And if you ask me, Sam Sia have a bigger pin in this business, basically because he faced more rejection than us. So if you can accept it, the rejection is part of our life, part of the journey, then things will fall in place more easier for you. And rejection usually they come by is too expensive, the time, no time, or maybe I need to ask my wife. No, all these are common rejections. And what more important is that usually I will ask them, and they say no time. I say, if I can show you a way that if the time is not a problem to you, would you do it? If they say yes, that means okay. That means time is the real problem that we need to think about. How can we tackle together? But if they say I still need to think about it, that means that is not the real reason they reject you. No, we need to find out what's the real reason. If we can pinpoint to the real reason, then it's easier for us to work out with them. If they want it, if they don't want it, they can give you any excuses. Then that one we cannot help much, because people can come up with my dog is sick, my cat is diarrhea, they can say anything, but they still don't do, So that's the way I'll handle. I must find out what the real reason they are rejecting. If we talk about,
Yeah. Have you got any more to share on this? Tung?
No. I thought you want to ask me another question. Yeah.
So we have Dr. Ray who asked this question. What formula or techniques can you suggest for a foreigner, Nigerian expatriate, on how to daily reach out to local Malaysians?
This question is actually, if you look at the, I think maybe again I'm not in the position to really, but I can share with you what I know. But I suggest maybe you can check with the person who brought you in, the 6A and above, because every team have their own different approach of doing things. I don't know your background, so the advice I give you may not be correct to you, But if you talk about the market segment that we look at, every market, it boils down to these 4 categories, the MINT. If you can pinpoint the MINT that what they are looking at, then it's easier for you to talk to the persons and relate to the persons. If the person have needs, you just talk about the needs to the persons, then that can relate and more open up more dimension or more things that you can discuss on, you know. And but I would say that before you talk about the business or the product, the most important thing is make the connections. Have a friend, make a friend with the person first. You know, if the person is somebody that you think you like or you can communicate well with, then only see the opportunity or MINT open up which area that you want to discuss with the persons. And I think that apply to most of the market. It's not only Malaysia. I don't know whether I answered it correctly or not.
Setong, you have been mentioning the acronym MINT, emphasizing on it. Maybe for the benefit of those of us who are new, would you like to expand on what is MINT? Thank you.
Okay. M stand for money. That means person that have money or person that are looking for money. That's my definition. If people are looking for money, that means they are looking for opportunity. If people that have money, that means they can afford to buy our products. So M. And then I is the interest, that a person have a high interest in the wellness area, the preventions, and then these are the good person that good people that you can talk to. And then the other category N is needs. No, people have conditions. No, people have they are suffering, they have pain, and then we try to present them the products that hopefully can help them to ease their pain. You know? So that is needs. And then T is a person who can trust you or you can trust them. You know? And people that who can trust you usually are your close friend or relative. Or people that you can trust them are usually your uncle, auntie, or the person that you look up to. You know? And for myself, when I do my name list, my name list, the list of the names that I want to do. First of all, I write my name list to all the people. All the people that I know. I write down them in the list. And then in the list, I will categorize them MINT. This person is under M, or this person is under I, or under N, or under T. Now, if they have multiple, if a person appear all MINT, then you have to see which one is more prominent. If a person doesn't have an MINT, you write the name out already, but you still don't know what is MIT, then just catch up with them for drinks. Just go and build a connection first, not to build the business. To me, I will build a connection with them first. I mean, to have a tea session with them and then have a coffee with them. Find out whether they need any things in MINT or not. If a person don't need anything, may not be the right person we want to talk to unless you want to collaborate with the persons. Now, if the person they can identify M or I or N or T, then it's easier for you to connect them already. Like the person have needs. Like let's say I go out and have a tea with a person. The person tell me that he have a uric acid. For example, this is an example. Have a uric acid for years now. He suffer pain or things like that. Then probably I put whether you take medicine, and do you do something about it? And then the person might share with me, yeah, but this thing off and on come and go, So if I'm ready in that spot, immediately I can approach him. I may have a solution for you that we maybe can take a look. If I'm not ready, let's say you are new, you're not ready, this person have a N already. This person is under N. So you can call him up maybe a few days later and say, hey, the day during a tea session, you told me that you have these conditions or things. I may have something that probably can help your situations. If you don't mind, then I can come to your home, I share with you, give me an hour, I share with you. And as a friend, I hope this thing can help you. That's how I contact, I don't know whether I answered the question or not. Is that okay?
Yeah, you did quite well, Setong. Thank you. Here's another question from somebody who want to ask you, how do you share the Enagic business to people who have only business interests?
If a person is only business interest, I will show I will still do the demo, but the demo in a very short session. Actually, there's no there's no fixed rules you must follow. You can do the business first and only talk about product also can. It depends on the situation and the person that you know. So I keep this part flexible, but no matter what, I will still show them what product we are carrying, what product we are marketing. And no, we don't want to go into something that illegal or something that the people that feel only the money part that we are looking at. That's my approach. I will still show them what we market, but we will talk more about the product, how we can work, talk more about the business, how we can work together if the person is look at the business.
Thank you, Dong. Here is another question. Someone asked, how did you balance your job and Kangen in the first 4 years?
Okay, this is a very good question, because I understand you are in the position that where I was last time. Very important for me.
Oops, suddenly it got disconnected. Herman, we lost Tung.
Yeah, we did lose Tung. I think he would be trying to reconnect. Maybe
Okay,
until the
maybe
time.
allow me to take this
Michael,
opportunity
are you okay to
talk about
carry on?
rejection.
I'll try to connect with Tung.
Michael?
Yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
Okay, I think
You're the right guy, to share this part.
So rejections, when you're in sales, right? One thing you must understand is you'll be getting more rejections than yes. You'll be getting a lot more no's than yes. I would like to quote from one of my mentors, Bernard Chan, who was the person who introduced me to Kangen. He has this number. Everybody, you write this down. 4940. The number is 4,940. And what is that number? This was a number that he shared with me about maybe 2 to 3 years ago. 4,940. At that point in time, he had already sold 60 machines. His direct sales of 60 machines. And in order to get the 60 direct sales of his, right, he had to take 4,940 no's. Okay, so to put it very simply, he spoke to about 5,000 people, or he invited 5,000 prospects to come to take a look at the Kangen demo, or ask them whether they were open to a income opportunity like Kangen. Spoke to 5,000 people, out of which 4,940 either they declined the invitation or they didn't buy the machine after coming to a demo. So you divide. So 5,000 minus 4,940, it is 60. He got 60 yeses out of 5,000. So you divide 4,940 divide by 60. What is the number? Can somebody get a calculator now and work out the answer and type it in the chat box? All right, it's like 1.2%. We're talking about asking people. All right, the answer is about, I think, 80 no's to 1 sale. So you'll be getting a lot of no's. You ask anyone who is in selling, all right? When it first started, there'll be a lot of no's. No's is the name of the game, as what Tung said, is part and parcel. Yes, 82 no's for 1 sale. So don't feel bad about getting no's. All right, you have to. That is part of the game. You'll be getting a lot of rejections in this when you're in selling, especially in this market of ours, direct selling. Okay, you have to build that in. You have to build that into your system. When people say no to you, they're not saying no to you. They are saying no to themselves. Okay, they don't see the value in the machine. They don't see, or sometimes they don't allow themselves to listen properly, or they have some issue with it. Maybe a lot of them, some of them may say, oh, the price is expensive because of the high commissions which have been paid. My brother refused to see the machine because in his head, this is multi-level. To him, he cannot accept that your machine is expensive because of the high commission. Okay, so accept it. That's my brother. I have to accept that. People, you can't change people. People, are there anyone in your family members who just refuse to see what you have to offer to them? Anyone else want to speak on the subject of rejection? Michael, how about you? Michael, you got anything to share on this?
For me, when somebody rejects me, it means they have not heard enough from me. I'm not convinced them enough. So it's okay. I got to find out from them why did they want to reject me. Is there a special purpose, a special reason? If there's nothing, most people will not reject us. If it's a specific reason, then I'll address the specific reason. Okay. But rejection, if you tackle it well, will lead to a sale. That's how I feel it.
Someone said, somebody said that family are sometimes the worst prospects. Judy
it
Fleming.
could be so.
Right?
It could be so.
And also, even your close friends can also be your worst prospects. Right? So don't feel bad.
But to add on to what you say, Sam, about family maybe your worst prospects, you got to be patient. Once we did a demo in Malacca, far away from KL. The first time we went and did a demo, there was more than 10 of them there, but nobody bought. Nobody bought. We have all our machines ready. But the follow-up was key. What happened was my distributor started calling up the family members on why they did not buy on that day. It's not that they do not want to buy straight away. People like to take some time to consider. And by the next 2 weeks, we had more than 14 sales coming up from that family. So don't feel bad when somebody reject you. The goodness will come. You got to be patient. I believe follow up is key in this business.
Right. There's somebody who would like to share here. Santosh Tiwari would like to share. Santosh, can you raise your hand up? Santosh, can you just,
yes.
we will allow you just a maximum of 1 minute to share. Okay. Santosh?
Yes, Sam. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah. So I want to say two things. If someone is rejecting me, that means I have not added proper value in Kangen machine. That's why he's rejecting me. And second one is, there is law of average always. There is a Pareto principle. Success is always in minority. Failure is always in majority. So we can't do anything. 80% people will reject us. If we are ready to listen, 80% no, then we will get 20% yes. And 20% yes is more powerful for our life and our future than 80% no. So I want to just say, if somebody is remembered, if we want 20% yes, we have to go through 80% no. So then if we are ready to go through no, we can get success like you, Sam. And I know you have faced more rejection than us. That's why you are top leader. When I will face more rejection than Sam, I will become like Sam. So thank
Maybe
you.
even better than Sam.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kumar, for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, Santosh.
Yeah.
Tung, are you still around, Tung?
Yeah,
Because
I'm here.
There's one question which is easier to help you for you to answer. Do you have a special technique in closing on the spot?
I do not have the special technique. No. Usually I go. Important is that before I started any demo, I will try my level best to find out what the person needs. And if the person needs some things, and let's say, for example, I know that the person have some health issue or whatever, I will cater my demo, the whole thing, to go to that directions. I will talk about more. I mean, it's like, if you know the person's hot button, you will keep on pressing on the hot button. Then that will make your closing easier, because it becomes a reason for them. What we want to do is that whether it's demo or the follow-up, the things that we do, it become a reason for them to get the unit. Otherwise, we only provide the information. If we don't know what they want, what we do, we only give them the information. Then informations, they can reject you quite easily. But if you give them the solutions, I mean, that's a solution to them already. Now they can see this is a value. There's a value for them, because it's a solution that they want. So I use this approach to do my demo, or approach to do my business. So I don't say that no, of course, I want to close the things on the spot. But my success rate on that closing on the spot, not very, very high, I tell you, but I still do. but I will do a lot on the follow-up. Yeah.
Good. Thank you very much. I think here there's one last question which is more relevant to your background experience.
Yeah.
Here's a gentleman who want to find out now how to convince working professionals to join the Kangen business. You're a professional too.
Actually, to me, if I look at it, it's the same thing. It's the same like before. No, you need to know what the person need. If you can find out, if you know what the person need, then it's easier for you to do the closing, whether it's buying the product or whether it's to join the business. No, and something like a person said, if the person doesn't have any things that they need, no matter what you show, you can show them. I can tell you, no. If the person doesn't have the reasons, you want to give them a free machine, they also don't want, they will reject you. So, but if you can find out the reason that what person need, you just show them how to get what they need. That means you are giving them a solutions, then they will come and join you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tung, for your sincere way in answering many of the questions that's been posted.
Just now,
here.
there's one question I answer halfway through, then blackout. Do you want me to touch back?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, that person asked, being a professional, you're working, how you juggle so many things together. And this thing boils down to your priority. That's what I did last time. You need to prioritize your life. No, to me, the first priority is family. And nothing come above family. Family have emergency, then I will attend to family. When I say family, it's my immediate family, my father, mother, my parents-in-law, and my wife and my son. No, all these are my immediate family. When family were number one place. Number two is my job. No, and because I still take people's salary at the time, I took people's salary. Then I have to obey from 9 to 5, working for that company. If they want me to go to out of town to do works, I will do because I get their salary, you know. And then after that will be Kangen business already. So when every time there's a conflict on your appointments, they say your friend asks you, hey, I want to come out to have a drink, you know? And then there's an appointment for demo. For me, very clear, I will go for demo. I will tell my friend, can we postpone it? Can we delay it a bit? Maybe later on, after the demo, I'll come and catch up with you because my third priority is Kangen. Those social will be the remaining, you know. But if my family have emergency, want me to attend, definitely I'll drop everything, go for family first. You know? So that's I arrange my priority in that manner so that every time there's a conflict, it's very easy for me to make decisions, which one to go.
Thank you. Tung, you are an inspiration to many who wants to bring in professionals like you into the business. Actually, this is one niche market that everybody wants to tap on.
Thank you.
Thank you once again. Let's give him another big round of applause as a mark of appreciation for his sincere sharing. I'm sure a lot of you got a lot of value from what he has shared today. Sam, you have anything to add before we close because it's already 1?
Yeah, okay. I just want to touch on something. Somebody asked a question. What is the punching point which can create more sales?
Wow.
Okay, so let me just quickly address that. All right, and maybe Michael and Tung, please add in whatever wisdom that you have. The punching point for getting sales is, in my opinion, is your confidence. Your confidence in yourself, your confidence in your product. Okay, and your passion, your energy. So, you know, if you were to compare two persons who are doing Kangen, if one is more optimistic and more confident in the way he speaks compared to another person who's not so confident, naturally, you know, people will buy into the energy of the person who's speaking. But for those of you who are still new in the game, all right, don't give in, because you can only get better and better. You know, if you were to be like, for many of you, you are very new in Kangen, you know. Can you, of course, you cannot remember. You know, remember, if you go back to the time when you didn't know how to walk, you know, you'll be falling down, but you get up again. You know, you fall down again, you get up again. Same thing with Kangen. You will get better and better, all right? And going through all those failures, you can only learn. It's better to fail than not to attempt. All right. Don't be worried about falling down. The more you fall, the better you will be. And I always say, there's this phrase that I learned from somewhere. You have to dare to suck. Dare to suck. A lot of us, we dare not suck. Because we dare not suck, because when you fail, you fall down, it's very painful, it's very humiliating. So because of that, you don't take the chance. Can you imagine if I didn't dare to suck in taking rejections? I wouldn't be where I am today. So you can only get better. Over time, you can only get better. All right. And that is very critical. I would encourage everybody to read, to go attend courses, mix around with people, mix around with people, get into the right company who will encourage you. Read books like Dale Carnegie, books are from Dale Carnegie. All right. So that's from me as to how you can increase your sales or your conversion. Over to you, Michael. And
thank you very much, Sam. Sam has a world of experience to share. You should talk to him privately too. He's got a lot of things to share with you, how he succeeds so well. Anyway, from my side, I will look at it this way. Please create more activity. This is what KP Chung has to mention, the law of activity, intensity. If you are able to create more activities, it will eventually lead to more sales. What kind of activities? Something like you do more demos, go and do more presentations, and you've got to keep going on even after there is a rejection. If there is a rejection, you stop. That's it. No more sales. But if you keep going on, please remember these 4 SWs. Some will buy from you. Some will. Some won't buy from you no matter what you say. So some will, some won't. So what? But the value part of it, if somebody say no to you, you must keep going on to see the next person. If not, you will just fail at that point. So please remember, some will, some won't. So what? Next, you must quickly go and see the next guy. Don't stop there and brood about the rejection. I think activity is the key to bring in more sales. More activity, more sales. Less activity, less sales. That is the law. If you got very few activities, you got plenty of sales. Oh, you can make it multi-millions. What have you got to say, Tong? Something to add to that?
No, I totally agree with Sam and your sharing. And we have to have a conviction. You have to have conviction, confidence in yourself, and confidence with the product that you carry, and confidence in the business that you are doing. So once you have that, you portray out the different energy to someone, then they will catch it. What they catch it is your energy. They will say that this guy knows something that I may not know, I may not understand right now. But if they trust you and they like what you show to them, they will actually come with you.
You're right. Your upline shared with us last week.
Yeah.
And the way he's sharing was so enthusiastic and so passionate.
Yeah. Awesome.
That shows that he's so engrossed and he believes the product and he believes the business so much. Anybody will be taken in to join him or buy from him. I agree with what you have to say, Tom. Yeah, from the same
I was one
line.
of them. Buy from him.
Yeah. Anything like to add, Sam, to that?
Yes. One other thing I'd like to say is this. All of us, the Kangen journey, right? For me anyway, all right? And I'm sure for many of you as well, it is a personal development journey. We are put to the test. Like 9 years ago, I was very, in fact, I still am. When it comes to public speaking, I'm always having a butterfly in my stomach. So I'm forced into the situation. So I joined Toastmaster Club to be better speaker, and we go through rejections. We grow in the process. And that's what life is meant to be. We grow in the process. Okay, I would just like to take a minute to introduce our speaker for next week. Okay, would you like to know who's our speaker for next week?
Yes,
Anyone?
yes, yes.
Anyone interested?
Yes.
I have invited, and this gentleman has said yes to be our speaker next week. And our next speaker next week is Romy Verdera, 687-6 from New York. Right? He's actually stuck in Manila. He went there for a holiday, and then suddenly he was planning to go to Manila, go back to New York. I told him, please don't go back to New York, because the New York cases, this was back before our lockdown. This was around the 15th of March. He wanted to go back to New York. I said, please don't go back to New York. At that time, the number of COVID cases in New York was something like about 15,000. Okay. Today, New York has got 300,000 cases today. So he's still stuck in Manila. And I invited him last week, and he said yes to coming on. And I want to acknowledge Augustine. I asked Augustine, are you able to just maybe give up your slot, because Augustine was meant to speak next week, and Augustine Mock has graciously given up the spot for Romy. And of course, we certainly look forward to Augustine's topic also over the next several weeks. So one other thing is this session, right? I've increased our bandwidth. This session, our meeting can take 1,000 people. So, get your team members to come and join in. There's always something to gain. Every time we come to a meeting, all you need to get is to get one idea on perhaps somebody has got a condition which got better because of drinking a Kangen water, or maybe you hear something that you needed to hear for you to really get motivated to be a better distributor. And just one thing you learn from a session is good enough. Okay, so with that, I look forward to the next meeting. I will see you guys next week. Over to you, Michael, for you to close the meeting.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sam, for inviting Romy. Romy is a great guy. I've heard him before. He is one great person you must listen to. And I always equate him to somebody who was a zero, who have now become our Kangen hero. Would you like to hear from somebody who's a zero, who became a hero? This is the person to listen to. He's a great guy. He's also one of our uplines. Okay, so please bring more of your friends and distributors to come in to enjoy our session together. And before we go off, may I wish that your coming week be filled with good thoughts, meeting up with kind people, have more happy moments, and receive unexpected blessings. And we would like to thank our main speaker today, Mr. Tung, for sharing, and also those who have shared during our Kangen experience session, and also thank our technical team members, and especially we like to say a word of thanks to Sam and Cora. Cora, although she is always at the background, but she's actually a very big inspiration to Sam. Let's give everybody a big round of applause for enjoying the session together. We'll see each other next week at the same time. Please keep safe. Thank you very much.
Okay, before you go, can everybody give a big smile? I'm going to take a screenshot of a photo. Give your best smile, everybody. Okay, this is on page 1. I'm going to go to page 2 now. Okay, yes, lovely, Judy. Cora's got a smile there. All right, okay, okay, third page now. Keep on, Michelle, Yvonne. Right, Faye. Okay, Joe, Edwin, Sachin. Okay, the rest is all just photos, no video. So that's so exciting. Right? There's no energy when you just put a photo. It must be live, right? Live, yes. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Take good care.
Thank you.
Stay safe. All right. All the best. Take care.
See you next week.
Thank you to all the co-hosts today. Teddy, Heyman. Okay. KP.
KP.
Okay, guys.
Simon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Next week, let's break the record. 1,000 people next week.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Now I can. Everybody can speak now. We can. How do I do that? How do we get everybody to say their buys?
Unmute.
Yeah,
Unmute.
they can unmute themselves.
Bye. Bye.
Head, bye.
Ma'am.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.
Journey.
Bye. Thank you very much. Bye.
Judy.
Leader.
Người chạy câu hỏi tí tí chủ.
Mama पेट का आशीर्वाद देंगी हो
Qua đây hơi không?
எப்படி கூட வச்சிருக்காங்க நீங்க அது கூட
Interference. Lot of it's going crazy. It's going crazy.
लेकिन अगर मान लीजिए कल पैसे आ गए परसों आ गए मान लीजिए 5 लाख रुपए आ गए
We can stop the Facebook live.
पता नहीं लगता हाँ ये होती है
जैसे हम जो चार
वही चाहिए
Herman, you can stop those people that
I mean, it's going crazy. It's everybody's unmuted. If I can find that person, it's too late.
Hi guys.
हम तो स्टेटमेंट में